Hello, Just Good Rubrics, back to another review, and this is new and improved. I know it doesn't look like it, which kind of sucks, but I put the mic on the camera, so hopefully the sound quality is a little bit better, and I fixed the light bulbs in this room, which I think it's been broken ever since I started reviewing, so I hope the lighting is better. And we're going to review a set in honor of YouTube Geek Week. Yeah, I always wanted to review the set, and Geek Week came up. I think Geek Week's a pretty stupid idea. It's on the same vein as Comedy Week, but whatever. I guess it's fun for some people. And so I thought, hey, why don't I review the Quinjet set? And I know it's an older set. It's from 2012. It has 735 pieces. It's part of the Lego Marvel Superheroes line. It has 5 minifigures, and it retails for $70 in the US. It's set number 6869. Recommended for ages 8 to 14. And yeah, it should still be in stores. I know my Target actually had this half off last week, but it has since been cleared out, so they don't have it. And I personally got this version 70% off or 75% off, I don't remember, in January. If you guys remember I had that really big like clearance haul, and I got this and a lot of Lord of the Rings sets, so that was really cool. Now let's just take a look at the packaging. And so here is a massive box for this, and this is the 2012 version of the $70 set boxes. So I do like the 2013 version, which is like the Silver Mine Shootout and the Croc Swamp Hideout. They have a much more compact box that's more square, but you can see it's really cool. The only problem I have with this and a few other superhero sets, like I know the Malibu Mansion has this too, the figures look really like they look kind of CG. And it just looks kind of ugly for that point, but I love how they have the buildings in the background. You can see right there, that looks a little bit weird with Black Widow and with Thor right there. But they do have something really odd. So there is something odd with the box, and it's with this part right here. And if you see, everything looks the same like with all the other stuff. But if you look closely, Iron Man has a lot more space right here. He's more separate from them, and maybe that's because Iron Man is the most popular character. But this is only on the Quinjet box, I believe. And you can see right here, for example, here is the Cosmic Cube Escape. And you can see that Iron Man is very, he's like right next to Captain America. But on here, he has all the space here, and you can see the background right there. So that is pretty interesting. It's only on the Quinjet from what I know. I know it's not on the Hulk box or the Cosmic Cube box and the Captain America box. But maybe it's just because they had more space, because they have a lot more space with this huge top right here. And here's the back, really nice. It shows all the play features and a lot of like comic book words. And like I said, my light is in the picture there because it's just such a huge box. This set does include 3 instruction booklets. You got this small one for Loki's chariot and a little bit of the Quinjet. And you got this second one right here for some more of the Quinjet. And then the third one for the rest of the Quinjet. And so that is pretty interesting that there's 3 instruction booklets, and you do get this comic. I'm not going to go over it because these are actually really crappy in my opinion. Never was a fan of them, but they were cool when we first got them because they showed a sneak preview of the Spider-Man stuff before we had pictures. So yeah, that's it. So this version of Iron Man is exclusive to the set, and it's my favorite version because it's like kind of the more classic one because he has a little arc reactor in there and as a circle. And you could, of course, lift up his little mask right there and reveal Tony Stark's face. And he does have some nice back printing and a double-sided face where he has more of a smiling look. And here is Thor, and you can see that his face has kind of a more darker hair color than his hair. So a lot of people complained about that and used a darker piece for that, which comes in a few other sets. But I personally think he looks pretty cool. Hoping we get some Thor 2 sets, and you can see that he has some really nice torso printing, the nice hammer piece, and he does have some nice back printing, which you just got to switch right there, and a double-sided face where he looks a little bit more serious than angry. Here is Black Widow, and you can see that she doesn't really look like her movie counterpart, but I do really love her torso printing, and she does have that really nice hair piece, which is coming a lot more common in 2013 in particular. But I really hate her little, like, I guess her cheekbones on her face. I think that makes her look really ugly, which kind of sucks. And I don't know why Lego adds those, and they haven't really been adding them that much in 2013, which is a little bit better. And you can see she has a really ugly looking face right there. So that's it for Black Widow, and she does have some nice back printing. I forgot to mention, of course, she is exclusive to the set, like the Iron Man in the set. So a lot of people brought the set just for her because to complete the Avengers collection. So yeah, now on to Loki. And here is Loki, and you can see that he has this really nice staff right here. And these pieces are exclusive to the Marvel theme because they also came in, I know, Pharaoh's Quest, this piece right here, and this one came in Ninjago, but I'm not sure if it came in that color. And you can see that his headpiece is, or his helmet piece is actually really detailed with the little horns on the back. And he does have a one-sided face, which kind of sucks, and it's very similar to, I think, Bruce Wayne's or Lex Luthor's, or I think it is Bruce Wayne's from the Batcave. And you can see he does have some really nice torso printing, a nice green cape, some nice leg printing, and some no back printing, which kind of sucks. And now on to the next minifigure. And here's the Centauri alien, I think it's called. Not entirely sure on the pronunciation of that. And it's basically Loki's minions. And he isn't exclusive to this set because he also comes in the Captain America set. And you can see he does have some pretty cool torso and leg printing. And some nice back printing, but not a double-sided face. But more continuation on the printing, which is pretty cool. Okay, so here are the two parts of the set. You get this huge Quinjet. And you do get Loki's little chariot, I guess not really a ship, but vehicle. And I'm not going to be doing reviews like this. Don't get the idea of that. This is just because it's such a huge set. But you could see Loki's little chariot right there, which looks pretty cool. And the only complaint I have with this is that it's a little bit small. I think that it would have been cool if they focused a little bit more on Loki stuff and made this probably like $90 or $80. But it's still pretty cool. You can see there's lots of stickers on there, which the stickers aren't really that hard to put on for this part, at least for me. And you can see there's some pretty cool pieces with all the purple pieces and the pearl gold. So you could fit two minifigures on there. You could fit Loki. I guess he sits back here. And you could fit the little alien guy. Just put him right there. And the alien. So you could see that. They fit pretty cool. They have some nice detail on there. And it's really swooshable, I gotta say that, because it's kind of like that. And so that's really cool. Here's the underside. It's connected by that little Technic part right there, the hinges. So that is nice. And now on to Quinjet. And like I said, it is ginormous, so I have to review it like this. The first part right here, let me, I guess, zoom up. Believe me, I'm a newbie to this kind of style. I'm not too familiar with it. And who knows, I might do more reviews like it, but this isn't going to be a regular thing. And you can see that this part lifts up like that. And it reveals the cockpit inside. And you can see there's two spaces right here, and I really like how they made this, where you can kind of fit Black Widow right there. And it's not like the regular seats because it's more detailed. It's more of like a cushion seat. And you can see there's some nice stickers right there for a control panel. And that wasn't really that hard to put on. And you could, of course, close this. And the cool thing about this is this part right here is kind of connected by like some hinges. So you could move it up like that. And it's not really much, and you could just move it like that because there's not any more space on the top or the front right here. So you could position it like this because this is how it's supposed to be. But that is really cool. Sorry about that. So here's the middle section, a little bit of it. You can see there's two stickers right there, and you can lift this part off, and there's two seats in there to fit two people. I guess you could put Iron Man, but you got to take off those little bottom parts right there, and Thor. And I'm not sure if Thor's cape fits, so you'll have to take off his cape or whatever. And there's a little control panel right there. It would probably be best to put, like, I guess Captain America and maybe Nick Fury in there. And like I said, the control panel is a sticker, so if you don't like stickers, sorry about that. There is a little part, I don't know if you guys could see that right there, and that is a play feature, and we'll get to that later. But there are stickers on this side right here. You can see the little shield logo, and there's a sticker right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that because of the glare. It says FF 1 degree FW, the shield logo. And there's some really nice vents in that nice, I think, translucent light blue color. So that's cool, and you get a lot of those in the set, which is a plus. I haven't seen those around. And you get another one of these stickers and another one of these big plates with a lot of these vents right here on this side too. And the cool thing about this is you get to position the wings like that. And so I guess you could do a full 360 with the wings, but they're supposed to be positioned a little bit slanted like that. Or it's either that or slanted like this, I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's slanted like that. So you could do that with that. It's a little bit flimsy, but it still looks pretty cool and it stays put when you want it to. And you can see the back right here, there's this little mill section. And you could lift this part up and put minifigures in there. So let me just lift it up. And you can see there's a little bit more space right there, not really much in there. There's just a little part to see the little drone, which I'll show the play feature for that later. And then there's the runway part. And we got this little back right here with the engines. Let's see how to position this. Okay, so you can see there's this part right here, and this, and then the two engines. And the engines are actually really well made. There's no stickers on them or anything, but they have those really nice fin pieces, and I love how they made them kind of like slanted like that, because they were made on that little hinge part right there. And so I think that's pretty clever of Lego. It's a really nice design because it makes it look a little bit more like the Quinjet. And I have to say this model looks a lot like the actual Quinjet from the movie. And you got this back right here where, like I said, you could kind of wheel out a car or whatever. And there's a little bit of space there. I guess you could put maybe Captain America and stuff, or them in there. Or maybe that's where you should put Iron Man so he could get out the hatch and maybe like fly around. So you could close that like that. It doesn't like close completely. There's still a little bit of space right there, but it closes to a point where it looks really cool. And here is the bottom. And you can see there's a play feature right there, which I'll get to. Some nice wheels. Okay, so you can see this is the bottom. Sorry about the shadow because it is the bottom of the ship. And what you could do is there's this little lever right here, which is that red lever. And I don't know if you guys saw that. I can't show it, but it was in the overview of the set. And you're supposed to push it down. And this thing is supposed to come down like that. And basically what it is it's a drone from the movie, I guess, when they kind of, well, I don't want to spoil it from you, but when they kind of, what did they do? I guess I have to just see Avengers again because I saw it only once. I know, so bad of me. And you can see there's a really nice sticker there for the little shield logo. And it's just kind of that. And there's a drone that comes in the set that's, I think, a little bit more accurate to the movie, where it comes in the polybag set with Iron Man. But you could still see, it's still a pretty cool piece. A little build there. And it is not focusing, which is great. Yep, not focusing. So there is that. And the little play feature, I guess it's like a drop ship. And at first, I built it all wrong, and I got really like ticked off because I had to rebuild the whole thing from basically scratch for that middle part. And this thing would never work. But now you gotta push just a little bit harder, and it works. So I got that to work, and that is really it for this little drone. You see there's a bottom part right there. And yeah. And that is it for this review, and I'm going to say something, I am never going back to this style again. Okay, kidding, who knows, I might go back to it, but that was just an experimental review. It's not going to be like that next time, I can assure that. But for onto the set, the ratings, not the ratings for this review, but this is actually a really cool set. I know a lot of people like it. The $70 price point is good because it does have a nice price for price ratio. Personally, I think 5 minifigures, maybe it would have been cool to get a Nick Fury. I know, and we did get Thor, which I guess Thor comes in 2 sets, or 3 if you count the polybag. So that's okay for Thor fans, but I'm really glad that we got Black Widow, even though Black Widow is kind of a crappy minifigure. I think they didn't really capture the movie version for well. Unlike the Quinjet, which captures the movie Quinjet perfectly, or not perfectly, but really good. Like, I think it's extremely accurate to the movie. And the Iron Man minifigure exclusive to the set is nice. It's always nice to get different suits of Iron Man. I know some people won't agree with that, but personally, you know, I love that. I wish we would have gotten maybe a variation on the Alien. I know we got one in the Captain America set, but we had this Alien in 2 sets. And Loki, he's kind of a cool figure. Would have wished they would have maybe changed up his face a little bit, and he does come in 3 sets, I believe. 3 sets. And so he is a very common figure in the Avengers line. So overall, I have to say it is a B. I like the ship. I think the ship is excellent. It has a little bit of flaws. Like I said, I had a lot of errors building this. Maybe that was my fault. But it was just kind of a pain to put on because the instructions weren't really detailed about that part. And I really think some of the minifigures, it would have been cool to get more exclusive minifigures and more minifigures in general. The $70 price point is pretty cool, but maybe a bigger chariot for Loki, or maybe like a bigger ship or whatever. I know it is a little bit more accurate to the movie, but it would have been cool to get that weird alien or Chintori thing that like went through the buildings or stuff. I don't know, maybe I have to see Avengers a little bit more, but this is definitely a B set. If you could still find it in stores, maybe half off, I would definitely recommend that half off. I think that's excellent. 30% off, I think is okay. $54, that's not bad. Or is 30? Yeah, I think it's $54. So that's it for this review. I'm always open to trying new things. I was kind of like, it was a new experience to me, and I want to see what you guys think. So if you guys like this style, which I doubt any of you guys probably watched it this far, just tell me in the comments below. And I'll see you guys later, hopefully with more reviews. I don't know, summer's coming to an end, so we'll see about that. Bye.